What's up, YouTube? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Hold on, let me change I totally forgot. I need to change the day. Today is day 15. Day 15, right? Yes, there you go. Alright, how did you guys enjoy last night's Souls Dance terrorized game there, huh? Yes, everything is updated successfully. Good. Nicely done. Okay. So, yeah, by the way, as the title suggests, guys, Asia is crazy. And I don't even think that I got all of the Annies because I think I might have missed like one or two walks. Or even more. I know that they started way earlier than what was originally announced. But I managed to get 9. Can you guys believe how crazy those Asians are? In a good way, of course. Everybody loves Annies. But, you know. Come on now. That many 2 weeks in? Whew. It's nuts. Let me show ya. So this is ours. And we have to kind of create space for them as well. But that's a good question of where to put them. These are our old ones. Very interessant. You know, hold on. You know what we should potentially do? Is maybe keep some of these on a mule. Right? Here, hold on. We need some more room. Let me see here. Oh, I have to create something in normal. How much space does she have is the question. Oh, she's oh yes. So she's a charm keeper girl. But that's good. She's for re-rolling them. Yes, but we cannot. Also, we should give her an Annie as well. We should give every person an Annie, in all honesty. But it is what it is. Okay, so what should we move over to her? Is the question. Something like this, right? Okay, I know what to do actually. This is what we're going to do. We are going to separate the ones for re-rolling. How many do we want to put in here? This. This. 2 so far. What else? Some of these we'll put away probably. I should take these off as well. And if we ever need them, then we just, you know, come back over here, find our charms, and yada yada. Okay, so that will require how much space? Let's see. Even more. Okay, let's put that one is not rerollable. This one is not rerollable. Or I don't want to reroll it, obviously. This is fine. These could stay here. These aren't like that bad, but they're not great. That's why I kind of want to put them here as well. You know? Like that. And then let's put a small life one in here as well. And let's put, which one? This one? Let's put this one in here. This is a special, pretty good one, and I like it. Hold on. Sure thing. Is there anything else that I should put on her, the keeper, huh? What does she have again? That, this. Actually, what is this? 1 to Warlock. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, this should definitely go on her. What the heck? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. This goes right there, boys. Where's that book? That book is cool, actually. Really cool, if you ask me. Or you know what? Let's keep that book there. We might need it. What should we put over here, though? So let's put that book there. And then also let's put this belt here. So we don't need double belts there, because why not? Gold wrap. Yes. Yes, sirree. Okay. We're looking okay here, right? Now? Yeah, we have those if we need them. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We're looking a little better, space-wise. Oh yeah, these should also be in the collection here. Hold on. Hold on, for sure. This one. This one. Oh yeah, these are nice. This one even has mana on it. But that's okay, we'll leave it like that. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Would you look at that? Looks nice. Okay, cool. We made some space. And let's go create that game again, this time in hell, por favore. Oh, that's right. Hold on. We were going to put these there. Gosh darn it. I'm an idiot. Whoopsies. Hold on. Is the old game still up? Hopefully. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Hold on. Let's move all of this like here. Again, things that I should like remember that I have, but it's not the end of the world because like it's not something that I'm like really need to socket right now, right? Actually, what we should do is this. This one's weird as well. That's max damage. That's attack rating, and that is just a random life one. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, cool beans. Now we actually have room. Jeez Louisa. Okay, good. Ugh. Alright. Are we ready? Are we ready to identify the Annies? You know what I mean, jelly bean, jelly bean. You know what I mean, jelly bean. Okay. So we got 1, 2, and these were later, so I'll show you what I got in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then finally 8, 9. So let's ID them in order as well. Lots of footballs here. Lots of these guys. And all runes. Wow, not a single one. What's the other one? Not a single bear paw. Look at that. Okay. First one. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. 16, 14, 6. Also, by the way, hold on. We're going to be putting them down here, right? Should we put the best ones on the bottom? No, because if I want to link something, it's going to get cut off here. Or no, it won't. Not necessarily. Okay, hold on, hold on. So let's do it like this. We're going to put the best ones over here. So what does that look like to us? That looks like something like that there for now. That there for now. This one's next. And then these are bad. But this one's pretty good, actually. Okay. Whoops. Like that. How much space do I have? I should have 8 spaces left. Yep, it's gonna pretty much take over this whole section here. Okay, next we got this one. In 3, 2, 1, Annie number 2. 17, 15, 8. Okay. Not too shabby. Nice on the experience. This is like neck and neck with this one actually, but that one has that nice round number. Interesting. I mean, technically I would prefer this one because of that slightly more res. But that's okay. Annie number 3. 1379. Again, not a bad one. Good on the 9. And, yeah, better than this one. And has the experience of 9. Very nice. Okay. Annie number 4. 1410-9. Oh, wow. Ouch. Horrible resistances. I mean, it has the 9, but ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. This one is like the worst one, even though it has the nice 9 on it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it. By the way, this row is just bad. These are like the GG ones are going to be here. Starting the best on the bottom. Alright, next. Annie number 5. 1911-7. I think I have something very, very similar. 1911-7. See? It's literally very similar to this one. Okay. Again, horrible on the resist. It's not my fave. That's why these are all the way to the top. Meaning not that great, in my opinion. Alright, Annie number 6, I think. Right? Annie number 6. Oh my gosh, this is the worst one. 13-12-5. Ooh. Ooh. That's just a giveaway to anybody. Oh my gosh. Just anybody that doesn't have an Annie. Okay. Annie number 7. 16-17-7. Didn't we get something almost identical? Where is the 16-17? I could have sworn we had one like just that. 13-19. What was I thinking of? Was I thinking of this one? 16-14 and this one 16-17? That's a nice one though. With the 7. Yes, yes, with the 7. I like it a lot. It's the best one out of the 7s, in my opinion. Okay, we're done here. That was 7, so we go back to this final page. 2 more left, boys. 2 more left. Let's get a 20-20-10, yeah? 17-14-10. Okay. That's our first tenor of... Oh, no, sorry. Our second tenor. Is that correct? Out of the batch? Or is that the first one? I actually don't know. Slightly better than that one, actually. No, slightly worse. My bad. This one's slightly worse. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And let's find our perfect 20-20-10 in... Not the last one. 13-19 though. I like the freaking res there. I like it. I like it. This one is not actually, that does not deserve to be there. 13-19, huh? Okay, I know what I'm going to do with him. This goes here. Oh yeah. Perfect. This is actually kind of a nice little structure. These are very nice, so let's take a look. Does this make sense? It's going to be the big question. You know? Does this make sense? Let's see. Top one so far, 19, 14, 10. We have not had good luck these. I mean, look at, out of all of these, we have not gotten like a really nice GG one in the, like, so that they both roll in the high, let's say 18s or 9 or 17s, like an up for both of the numbers to roll that high with a 10 XP. Yeah, we haven't gotten that. The range has always been like, you know, far apart and stuff like that, and low on the res. We have only like a no, that's not true. I guess we do have the other one, but I wish like ours was like a 14, 20, 10. I wish that the res was maxed, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's take a look if this actually makes sense here, and if we need to adjust, we'll adjust so that we kind of, you know, have the same thing going. Let's see, 19, 14, 10, 17, 14, 10, then 13, 17, 9, 12, 17, 8. These are high on the res, 9 and 8. Another 8, kind of down the middle, 17, 15. A pretty good one, I would say. Again, like, it's just because I prefer the all res over the stats that I put this kind of like low on the list compared to the other 5, the first 5 that I showed. But this one is probably more desirable because of that perfect 20. Like, it's more desirable than this one, probably. Again, a kind of personal preference. Then these, both of these are not bad if you like the all attributes. Like, if you didn't respec correctly, like by accident, and you like screwed up on something and your current Annie had a little bit less to all attributes, this could save you potentially, you know, 19 and 17 here. But low on the all res and both 7s. These are kind of whatever in my opinion. This one is also weird because it's a decent 9 to experience, but boy oh boy does this hurt my eyes, you know. This one hurts my eyes the most though. Okay, then let's go here. So by the way, like, this one in my opinion is better than these. Of course they're better. Actually. You know, this one's actually pretty good. Yeah, very good actually. Besides the 7, you know, experience, decent. 13, 19, 5, again, horrible on the experience. In all honesty, this one probably goes up higher here, but I don't know. Maybe like that. Yeah. So there you go, boys. Those are the Annies we found. Okay. Now the question is, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I was thinking we can either, well, here, let's see. So I know that we have a Warlock Torch, obviously, but I wouldn't mind doing my own Ubers. Also, we have to be finding freaking full reju potions, guys. That's what we definitely need, because if we ever do need to go do Ubers, right? Like, we're gonna need this as much as we need a full 99 stack, especially for the Colossal Ancients. You know what I mean? That for sure needs to be full, because who knows how many of those we'll need. And I wouldn't mind getting like a second torch. We'll see like what it could roll. You know, maybe a Sork one would be fantastic for our Sork. So we might as well do some key farming. And again, I don't want to die at Nilthak accidentally or something. And I hate the summoner here, but we might do some Countess runs, I would say. We got these statues. What's terrorized? Nilthak's temple. Ooh, no, no, no. Definitely not. Okay. And you know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go... You know what I didn't do? I didn't make myself a coffee. I'm going to go make myself a coffee. I'll be right back. Let me mute the mic, but I'll keep the... whatchamacallit. I'll keep the volume or of the game going, okay? Be right back in like 5-ish minutes. Alrighty, Roo. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe it took a little bit longer than as advertised, you know. But that happens. Anyways, we're back. We're back. And yeah, we have to make a plan for the day, or just for this session, obviously. Let's see. So, yeah, we could either do that. I'm trying to think here. How much space we got? We got enough space. Oh, you know what? Maybe. So, by the way, let me show you guys this awesome demon. Now, if he could proc Cursed effectively, he would have been awesome. But you know what I kind of realized? Because I kind of liked the fact that I was like, oh my gosh, he's lightning enchanted. That's going to help him proc Cursed because, you know, the little lightning bolts, right? And I'm like, Stone Skin, great. He's going to be immune to physical. He's going to be such a tank. And then I realized, I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Because he's immune to physical, I don't think he's proccing the charged bolts when mobs attack him physically. Because he's not taking any damage. Like, it's not triggering the charged bolt to, like, come out of his body. You know what I'm saying? Which is interesting. Which kind of creates another issue. Ooh, I know what we're gonna do. Do you know what we're gonna do, guys? Because I know what we're gonna do. Extra fast, though. Oof, yikes. I do not like that. Hey, but it's Trav time. Let's do it. Let's do Trav, boys. I was going to say, because we could get a better demon. I would love to get into public games. Maybe we'll do that, actually. Yeah, maybe we will do that. Is go into public games, into P8 games, and try to find, like, a cursed multi-shot Venom Lord from Chaos Sanctuary. Woo! Or from River of Flame. It really doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going. Amulet we can grab as well. Anything here? No. Possess Grimoire. I'm very curious if Chris's, the weapons, if they can roll 3 to a tree, like a skill tree, like, oh, 3 to Eldritch skills, and 3 to Abyss. Like, that's what I would want to see. Also, we have so many amulets, we're not going to keep our own for now, because how many do we have to roll? 1, 2, 3, whoops, wait, this is, we can't roll this one. What the heck? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. So, yeah. We got a lot. Oh, why am I keeping this? Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Jables 2. Let's go, boys. With them crackerjack toys. Alright. everyone down? Wow, we are not getting anything crazy. That's okay, it's only run 2. Let's see what we can do here.
Good to see you.
Faster hit recovery, don't mind if I do. We just put all our faster hit recovery ones away. Oh, whoops. Okay. Jables 3. Okay, that marks 3 runs so far, or the 3rd run. And I know I'm not doing this in the optimal order. You're supposed to like bow yourself first and then summon your stuff, but I just don't have time to like do it properly in all honesty. What is this, refilling shrine? Total War. Only thing I could think of is let's maybe go more on the MF somehow, but I don't know where I would get it from. We don't have Chansey. I mean, we have other gloves, but again, the faster castrate boys, that could be kind of not fun. Yeah, let's just keep going. 4. Okay, what is these drops, man? Alright. I mean, unless if we, again, like, can we switch these out? Let's see. You know what? Better yet, let's do this. Could technically put Shaco on. Let's do it, boys. Right, we're still at the 75. Yeah, because we only lost 40. Oh, dummy. Stop being a dummy. New game, new game, new game. 5. Uh-huh. Not like it's gonna last. How do I pick things up like that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's right. We're not picking those up.
What
So I don't know why I did. Six. By the way, do you guys feel the difference of 75 versus 125? I feel like I'm a slug. For real. I'm telling you, like, once you go into 125, you will never want to go back to 75. Never. Really? It's not. I mean, I guess it's not like that bad. It's not like I'm making it sound like it's way worse, but it's not great. I feel like you'd get stuck into hit recovery more often because by the time you're teleporting, mobs have enough time to get to you to land an attack. You know, things like that, right? If you like accidentally teleport into them, obviously, because well, if you're being careful and you walk around everywhere, then you should be fine. But not with Enigma, you know, when you're teleporting like crazy, you wanna mirrored boots. No. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Man. But I mean, they're money, which is fine. Okay, fine. Mm-hmm.
Greetings.
8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And how much MF are we rocking now? 230. Which is pretty hefty, I would say. Come on now. Give us some good Trav, please. Pretty please. Now Rez is doing great. Alright.
Yes.
What do you need?
Nope. Whoa. Okay, let me hang on to that. I don't know what to do about that because it has no skills on it. But what the heck? You guys see that? 40 IAS. Ooh, that's a nice one as well. 40 IAS. I'm gonna put that on the on the assassin, like regardless, because who cares? Let's do it anyway. But yeah, wowza wewza. Okay. 9. Okay, cool beans. Also, I lowered the game volume a tad bit compared to last night's stream. I'm trying it out to see like what is the better feel compared to my voice volume. So let me know in the comments as well, like if you, let's say, go back to yesterday's stream or when you were listening live, compared to yesterday, is today better or worse in your guys' opinion? and be honest, right? Because I want it to actually sound good. That I feel like the music, and yesterday was actually kind of like a nice thing where I was technically solo farming, but I feel like when everyone's doing their thing, it might be a little overwhelming. And Bale's laughter is kind of loud. It was yesterday, in my opinion. So I lowered the volume a little tad bit. So let me know if it got too quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to kind of figure. Ah! Dang it, no! I thought it was Talzami. Did you guys see that? Ah! Wow, that was so close. Okay, so Talzami is the only one that's, I think, left. Because we should have found Cathin's already, if I'm not mistaken. And that would be the other one. There's going to be 10. Yeah, there's like Cyverbs, Cathin's, Angelic, stuff like that. Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? Thank you so much for the good luck. Yeah, Travis terrorized. And we decided to take a hit and not do the 125 faster cast rate just for them because they're like so close. So we put on the Shaco and just like MF instead of like the faster cast rate Hell Wardens and stuff like that. So well, we're sitting at 230 MF and we're not getting much. I guess, you know, yellow, like it's, you know, they are dropping, but nothing much, my man. It only has been 15 minutes though, right? Halfway through. So that's that as well. Alright, this is going to be 11. So J-Bulls won again. 11. Yeah. Yo, by the way, you wanted these, you wanted the Hell Waypoints, is that true? That was you, right? You're the one that messaged me? Yeah, I think so. Should not be... you were saying that, like, if I have time on the weekend, if I could hook you up with some Hell Waypoints and just help you out, if anything, right? And I said, yes, I should be down. Just stop by the stream anytime and just ask away. So if you're home and you want to do that now or later, it's all on you, you know? Hey, oh no, this is what I wanted to be unique. Gosh darn it. This would have been one of those freaking books. Frosty the Snowman's was a jolly happy soul. No, might have been somebody else. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought that you might have wanted the waypoints or anything. But all good. All good. Man, sad thing about that blasphemous book. Sad. Is this the new game already? No. Game number 12. You know, I wonder, I've never been in this situation where, like, I ever got notifications about, like, a song that I'm, like, whistling is, like, copyrighted or something. But I do wonder, like, if I were to whistle, like, full-blown either Disney songs or Christmas songs, like, I mean, I guess I don't get money from YouTube because I'm not monetized, so maybe they wouldn't care. But I wonder if I would get, like, strikes or something, like, you know, to get me, like, in trouble if I were to actually... Ooh. Need to find that Shaco. Dude, Shaco is weirdly elusive sometimes, you know? I remember I had, like, on my single player, run 13. I remember on my single player, I found so many other good things, like way rarer things than Shaco, before I found my first Shaco. I was like, kind of mad about it. I'm like, what is going on? I'm dropping like Coronas, Griswold, and I'm dropping Vortex Shields. Um, and I don't know. Yeah, but yes, that is the truth. Shaco is kind of weirdly elusive as well. But I mean, it is a high level item, right? But more so now than before because of like the Andariel nerf that they did, right? And not that it was like a huge nerf, but it was a nerf enough where people did like see the difference, feel it. Because like Shaco is very nicely gotten from her. Anything else here? Etten Axe, Flail. I'm curious. Look at that, 122 ED. Not good. Thanks, Mr. Llama.
Hello.
Oh man. 21 defense, huh? Oops. Not 5. 4. 14. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that she needed a nerf or anything like that. I actually don't know why that came about in their conversations even. Like, I don't know, how did that come about that people, like, that it even was brought to the table of discussion, I wonder. Was there something that happened? Was there, like, some bug abuse that was happening or anything like that? Was there anything weird like that or no? Because I really can't recall there being an issue or, like, because people obviously voice their concerns if something is kind of like a little broken or whatever. But I don't remember. And it's not like people would be complaining about getting good things too often, right? I know that sounds like weird to even say. But was there some kind of an issue where maybe people were taking advantage of her to get sunders, or people were taking advantage of her to get something else? Like, was there some shenanigans that went on that they decided to do it in the first place? Because I actually don't know why that came about, Like, in all honesty, I don't know why that happened. Or was it, like, by mistake that they nerfed her, and then they just are like, oh, she should stay this way because it actually makes more sense. And, technically it should make more sense that, like, how could she... should she have better drops and just a better farming place than, for example, Mephisto, which is 2 acts later? It begs the question, right? It's like Mephisto is stronger than her. He comes later than her, right? So, like, naturally, he should be dropping better stuff and more stuff, or, and all that good stuff, right? So, it's not like it's unjustified, because, it's not like it's unjustified what they did. It's just that, why did they even think about it? That's the real question. Like, what was going through their mind that, like, brought that to their attention? Is my question. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes. That's right. He completed his Grail run and did it on Terrorized Andy. That's correct. And then because of that weird thing... Ooh, that's a nice one. Yes, you are correct. I remember that exactly as well. Yes. And pretty much his spiel about that was that how could you literally get every item in the game doing Terrorize and Dario? I think, what was it, like within a month or something? I don't know how long it took him. But yes, you are correct. That is how it started. Which, by the way, I mean, he has a fair point. But what they should have done is changed how her terrorized thing works, right? Like, make that, or sorry, not like terrorize, but like make that in line with with Mephisto, you know, and I don't think that they did that. Like, it's way worse. Or at least it seems. I don't know. I also kind of noticed it, like, again, kind of in a weird way, because it's like sometimes she doesn't even drop a single item. I don't know what the heck they did, but that doesn't seem normal to me. Like, every act boss should drop, I don't know, 3 to 5 items, 3 to 6 items, you know, something like that. Something normal. You know, not like a freaking... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But yeah, they... Oh, man. Could have been good. Could have been cool. 17. How much we got? 5 minutes left? Alright. Yeah. In all honesty, I didn't think there was a problem at all. And it's, you know, the reason that he completed a Grail that quickly and that much is because he streams it all the time. Like, you know, that's his life, right? But, like, for a person that actually doesn't farm that much, like, Andy was in a completely good spot, in my opinion. It wasn't, like, heavily broken or anything like that. I mean, I don't know. And then, like, I think one of the bigger problems was the fact that, like, everybody... So the thing that I do agree that was a good thing that kind of, I guess, was forced to be created because of how Llama approached it. Because, I mean, you have to kind of say the bad thing out loud, you know? Like, I don't like when people don't say it out loud what actually... was the reason behind something. And what whoa, that's cool, dude. Dude, what? Visionary mod. Whoa, Visionary mod on a level 24. Holy smokes. Now that is going to be worth something. For dueling? Another Enigma incoming! That is if duelers are around in Season 14 and they care about getting their stuff. Wow, that's amazing. But, what was I going to say? I think what they wanted to, like, address the elephant in the room, so to say, was the fact that because Terrorizing Diablo was so good that it almost created, like, it made everybody drain out their excitement for any other Terror Zone. I think that's what it, like, I think that's, like, the real reasoning behind it. You know what I'm saying? People were just not happy that pretty much nobody wanted to play Diablo 2 unless if Andy was terrorized. Do you see what I mean? And that kind of might be true. Like, especially, like, the big boys, you know, the boys that, like, really grind or whatever. All they were doing was just hoping, or like, all they were doing was camping terrorized Andy. You know, waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, waking up, you know, just doing Andy. And then all they would do is collect those shards, trade for these shards, whatever they're called. Western, like, they would just trade everything. Just get this and just constantly do Andy. And then every other terror zone was a complete flop. If that is true, if that's how everybody in Diablo 2 felt about it, then I kind of agree why they needed to do that. And I kind of actually was feeling that a little bit myself, a little bit. Like, I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not going to lie. Like, there were moments in, even on single player, when I was, like, streaming for single player, you know, just for fun, where I'm like, it's not Terrorized Andy. Should I even stream this? Should I even play? Do you see what I mean? Like, if you think about it long and hard, because, again, it's hard to admit when there's an obvious problem, but people just like the loot so much that they don't want to admit that there's something wrong with the system. Because I also love loot, right? Don't get me wrong, but I feel like that was the main reason. Like, literally, I would, get up in the morning, or sorry, like whenever it was my normal time to stream, just for fun, on single player, right? Not even on ladder. I would, get ready for streaming, and then I would check the schedule. And if it wasn't Terrorized Andy, I would question myself. Should I stream? Or what's going to be the plan? What's going to be the plan? Like, it was always about that. Or not always, sorry, I'm not saying that I wouldn't stream if Andariel wasn't terrorized. That's ridiculous, because I pretty much streamed every day, or close to every day, for the past year. But that was always in the back of everyone's mind. When is it going to be Terrorized Andy? When is it going to be Terrorized Andy? And that's actually very unhealthy. If people are not playing the game just to have fun, like, I wasn't waiting for Travancore to be terrorized, right? It was just a random terrorized thing, and I'm like, oh, cool. It's terrorized. Let's do it. But, when a terror zone literally starts to overwhelm and take over your life, and you know who said it kind of well, and I agree with as well? Do you watch Sweet Phil? If you watch Sweet Phil, he said it almost perfectly. He said that Terrorized Andy literally ruins people's lives in the sense that some people that are like, heavily, let's say, addicted to gambling or whatever, right? They have like this proclivity to have this feeling of missing out, the FOMO feeling, right? People that have that proclivity, and again, like, who knows, like, how everybody feels, right? There's people that have depression, there's people that are that have anxiety, blah blah blah, right? If Terrorized Andy started to ruin your life because you literally were just waiting for her to be terrorized, and that was your main thing, you would miss a dinner, you would miss your cousin's soccer game, you would miss your sister's or your brother's birthday party, or I'm obviously exaggerating, but who knows, maybe it's not an exaggeration, maybe people were literally having Terrorized and Dario dictate and control their lives a little bit, maybe not fully, but a little bit, and that's a problem. Not only for the health of everybody, but in general, that means that there's something wrong with the game, call out of work, yeah. Right, and again, it's not like it was dictating my life, but I understand, and Sweet Phil said that a lot of people in his chat feel that way, and I'm not surprised. Like, if Andy was so good, and she really was the GOAT, she was so good at dropping items, that's where I found my, whatchamacallit, my Tyrael's Might, but this was before Reign of the Warlock, so freaking, it's not in the Chronicle anymore, but I have it in the stash on my single player account. But yeah, she was cracked, and I loved it too, But yeah, that means there's something needs to change in the game, because you can't just have, this is a great weapon, cool. You can't have one monster just obliterating everybody, especially if it's an Act 1 boss. Like, it's not even the last boss. If Bale had those drop odds, then, people would actually dedicate the time to do the Bale waves, and, things would be different. It would be kind of like a balance between time investment, because Bale runs take a while, right? You can't just, like, teleport to Bale and kill him right away. And things like that, right? So, I kind of agree. There had to be something done. Now, did they go a little too far? I think they somehow, in the coding, screwed something up. Again, I'm not a coder, so I don't know. But literally, and very often, I get like zero drops completely, or like 1, or like 1 to 2. Maybe throw in a third one in there. Like, hello, where did the 5 item drop, or like the 6 item drop go compared to back in the day? I think something went wrong with how they tried to change it. And now, in my opinion, she's just, I don't know, she's just annoying. Like, it's so sad when you have to teleport all the way around the catacombs and she drops either nothing or one item and it's blue. Like, what the heck, Andy? You know? Yeah. Yeah, in the past, I would get her glitched. Yeah. No, I'm saying now. After they fixed it, after Llama did his whole spiel, you know? Which, again, I'm not even blaming Llama for anything. I'm just saying. You mentioned that. Yeah, so here, I'll do one right now. And watch. She's actually going to drop, like, a freaking Shaco because we're talking about her. It's going to, like, go against the grain of what I'm trying to show here. Because that always happens. Of course. I don't know if I should keep this, but it's 10 all res, 26 required, lots of gold. It's not bad. But let me show you. I'll do an Andy one run right here. And there's a chance that literally I'm going to be getting nothing, like not a single drop from her. And I don't know if it's just me, but it can't just be me. It's not like I have a different freaking game code than everybody else. And now that I have Enigma, by the way, it's like a lot easier. But imagine like you're trying to teleport all the way through, or sorry, walk or teleport staff it all the way through. Like, dude, it takes a while to get to her as well. And it's never a guarantee of where you should go in this level right here. So sometimes it takes forever. But with an Enigma, it's at least bearable. But it's so disappointing when she literally drops nothing. I'm like, what did they do to the code? Watch. And again, I'm sure she's going to drop something godly because I'm trying to prove a point. Freaking always happens that way. Okay. Okay. See, so again, wanted to prove a point and... But look at this. Hold on. But let's examine what just happened. So she dropped the statue. I guess this was a bad example. But even this... I mean, I guess I can't complain. This is, a set, even though it's breastplate. A jewel, which could have been a facet. Gosh darn it. Bad example. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get you a Shaco boy. Alright, how much the runs was that? So 20 Trav runs. Didn't get anything besides Frosties. Huh. Interesting. Okay. We'll see. Right, so the gem situation happens only on your first kill of her ever. So later she doesn't drop gems, I think, at all. I don't think that's possible from her. Unless like a monster around her might drop a gem or something like that when she dies. I might be mistaken about the gem thing. But I know on the first kill she always drops gems. And then I don't know. I haven't seen gems from her really, in all honesty. Is this any good? Ooh, MF. This should go into our... I know where that's going to go, into our Alibaba. But besides that... So after your first kill, though, she in Lord of... or not in Lord of Destruction, Jesus Christ. In Reign of the Warlock, in like the new D2R thing. Or even in D2R, my bad. It's when D2R got like launched. They made her bugged permanent. So you actually... Not only did you still didn't get the gems a second or third time around, but you got the max amount of like items. So meaning she would always drop like, I don't know, like a lot of items, And if you notice in the past, people would just get lots from her. And now here, let's try it again. I am very happy if I could be proven wrong. Let's just say that. If somehow miraculously they behind the scenes changed what I thought was a problem, why can't I teleport there? Oh, there's nothing there. I'm like, why can't I go there? That's funny. I would love to be proven wrong, but she literally seems to drop less than like a regular super unique. Like, you know how the guy from jail, the Smith or Hephasto, they guarantee to drop like 2 to 3 items. Like, she's not even guaranteed to do that. Like, that's the sad part about this. Okay, now she's going crazy. Okay, so alright, so I'm proven wrong about the ruby. Okay, so that's true. She did drop literally a ruby here. But she dropped one item. Look at this. By the way, I'm holding control so that my loot filter shows everything. She dropped one thing. What the heck, dude? And all this other stuff is from other monsters, by the way. It's just overlapping weirdly. So none of this is, like, this is the only item she dropped. You gotta be kidding me, man. And you're telling me, or not you, obviously, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Blizzard. You're telling me that this is, like, normal from an act boss? Like, this reminds me of Duriel. Way back in the day when, or like even now when Duriel drops freaking Town Portal scrolls. You know? What did they do? But, wow, we got lucky on the freaking 2 statues in a row. And that wasn't even from her. She dropped Mephisto's statue. Yeah, here, I'll do a few runs. Because, again, I was doing this earlier, obviously, for loot, you know? Like, Andy is kind of like a go-to early on. She's not that difficult, you know what I mean? And you get decent experience while you walk through here, to be honest with you. Nothing is too crazy. Like, maybe the Tainteds might be dangerous early on. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want her kind of below. Okay, do you see? 3 items. And that's even good, in my opinion. She dropped 3 items, that's great. Valkyrie wing. That's great in my opinion. If she could drop me 3 items every time, I'd be happy. But I swear, it doesn't happen. It does not happen. What was the run? That was the run 3, so let's do run 4. Not a lot. By the way, if you need any of this, just let me know. I already have a Valk wing. It's probably gonna go to Charcy. Oh, and by the way, did you see my video of when I rolled this call to arms, dude? 1 to battle orders. No. I'm not looking for anything specific. I pretty much, dude, I got decked out yesterday when I made my Enigma, my CTA, and my Hodo. But obviously there's more, like, upgrades. I haven't found any of the new books. I haven't found, like, I would love to find or be able to eventually trade up to a Zod rune, because I would love to make my first obsession. I've never made that rune word. Or Void, the new, like, dagger one. I would love to do that. You know, so, yeah, of course there are things that I want, but nothing, like, specific in mind. Nothing's gonna, like, completely break my build, like, into a freaking godly build. You know, this is already godly as is, so there's not much. Which is why, even more so, I don't mind, like, just helping people out, giving them literally all the drops that drop, you know? Yeah, dude, the Enigma rolled perfect, actually. 775. And the Dusk Shroud that the base was in was 2 off perfect. It was a 465 defense. And max is 467. Kind of rare, kind of hard to find. Yeah, this rolled very nicely. Yeah, I could probably get more than Enigma back for this. Like, I could trade this for probably, like, 2 Jaws and a Burr. Meaning I could make myself another Enigma and probably have a Jaw left over or something. I know, people are crazy. Like, I didn't even look at that, but I'm sure somebody somewhere is trying to get that. Like, trying to get something as close to perfect, and they are willing to pay more than the Enigma itself for that specific roll. Okay. This one's going to be hard to kind of tell. Yeah, this one's hard to tell. It seemed like she dropped 4 things, which... Ooh, that's great. Way better than usual. Hey, eligible for Chronicle. The Ward. It's actually a very nice
I am overburdened.
armor. Or shield. Easy. That's right. Too easy, man. Too easy. This is actually a very nice one. Let's put that there. 40 all res. 5. Let's see how. I want to at least be able to show you the no drop because again, you like it seems crazy if somebody told me that too. I'd be like, nah, you're lying, dude. You must be lying when you say no drops, right? Like literally, that's what my reaction would be as well. So I couldn't believe it when it started happening to me more and more, like the no drop thing. And people were saying that that it's based on like where she stands, and I mean that might be true. I don't know, like that if she's close to a pillar, she won't give you a drop or anything. I don't know. Maybe that's true. Dude, look at this. Now she's giving me all the freaking drops. Do I need to have you in the chat every single time I do Endario runs, or what's going on here, man? Do you have a, I don't know, fourth dimensional connection to Andy? Or what's going on? Hold on, maybe, unless if it is the placement of the pillars. Because again, I guess you know what I never did test to double check that? I never teleported on top of her because I was always scared of getting popped. You know? But now that I have Enigma, like I don't mind. Cathans. Lifesteal, but nothing else. Wow, that is so bad. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, let's just see it later. Yeah, it's worse than the Cathans that I sold, isn't it? Yeah, literally. What am I even holding that on to for? Yeah, I guess the difference being like, you know, before I had Enigma, I would be hanging around in the back, kind of. Right? Which means that she would eventually like walk closer to us. You know, she would move her body compared to where she originally spawned, right? So she might have sometimes like gotten close to a door, close to a pillar or something, right? Like, I mean, that is definitely true and not only possible, but very probable that that's what happened sometimes. But that shouldn't, I don't know. Now let's have her move closer to us, though. Okay. Oh no, she did drop 4. Or we don't know if these are from her. Gosh darn it, I should have kept my loot filter open the whole time. Okay, I'll do that next time. Because I am curious, like, maybe it was the pillar thing. Because it seemed like she dropped at least 2 things, but possibly 4. I would love to get proven wrong about this. And by the way, not that anybody's right or wrong, or not that it's even an issue, but it is interesting that, yeah, whenever they did the whole changing of how she works, a lot of things seem to have changed. Military pick, you say? Eligible for Chronicle, huh? Oh, and I still have my slow faster cast rate set up, huh? It's okay. Give me damn shards, give me damn shards. Wow, first way. Look at that. Okay, let's have her move towards us then. Let's have her like move where I would normally like fight her later. See, like I would fight her somewhere here. Oh, do you see that? Look. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Can you, if you want to rewind that. Wasn't that there before? Or am I crazy? Or did she drop? Oh, gosh darn it. I wasn't paying attention that much. I was kind of looking at other monsters. Another try. Yeah, wasn't that already there on the ground when she died? Yeah. Do you see what I mean? That was already here. I'm gonna, because I don't want to, I don't want to tell you something and again not prove that at least it happens once in a while. But that should not happen, dude. She's an act boss. That should not happen, dude. And again, like when you're early on, you know how like what dedication it takes? Like look at this. Look at the dedication it takes to get from here all the way through here. You got to go through all the doors, through all these guys, right? But I guess that's what Diablo 2 is about too. It is about dedication and about the grind, which I don't mind. I don't mind. So all in all, it's not like I have a complaint or I have a fight or what is that thing? I have a chicken in the fight or I have a whatever in the fight. Like to me it's whatever, it's fine. Just don't break the game, right? Don't break the game, so don't make things worse, but it's not the end of the world what they did, and it did seem like they had to do something about it because Terrorized Andy was kind of ruining people's lives. But let's see again if it's possible to replicate, because like I just want it to happen more than once, because it seems to happen to me all the time. Okay, hold on, watch. I'm holding on the key, right? Okay, not bad. She dropped these 4 things. Maybe it is positioning, you know? But I mean, come on now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, not. And by the way, when you have Enigma, then it opens up like the other way, meaning you can start farming only bosses if you want. But yeah, pretty much when you're first going through, it's not worth skipping things. It's literally better to just kill things along the way. You get random stuff, and you know, some of the best stuff actually that I have found were off of random monsters. Can't really exactly pinpoint anything on my character now. But like, by the way, the freaking demon crossbow, the white bases that I, traded for my runes to make my Enigma and stuff, like that was a white item, so I know a boss didn't drop that. You see what I mean? Yeah. No good. Yeah, especially if the game has more players in it. Oh yeah, baby. Runes drop like from freaking, I don't know, those little jars on the ground, from everything. It's actually kind of probably like a little mini secret that like, if you're just like a bored player and you're like in a player 8 game while people are doing chaos runs or whatever, you could literally just be walking behind them. Like, but people usually don't do catacombs runs, right? Or like whatever runs. But if for some reason they were, and they were killing all the monsters in front of you so you don't get like trapped by monsters, all you could literally do in like a player's 8 game, this is a bad example, but catacombs is usually good. There's like so many little, oh, these things. Dude, if you're constantly popping those things on players 8, because players 1 you're not going to get a lot of stuff at all, but on players 8, if you're just popping those freaking things, the caskets, things on the ground, any of those things, like, things be popping like crazy. Lots of runes. But I guess that's what's fun in the beginning of like any ladder, right? That's kind of the appeal, is like everyone's slow. Besides the sorcerers. But everyone's slow in the sense that they have to, kind of walk their way through. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'm not even going to attack her. Dude, did you see that? By the way, look. So I'm holding Alt this whole time. Did you just see what happened? All she dropped was this Twisted Essence of Suffering. Potentially that Battle Axe, but I'm pretty sure that another monster dropped that. But even if she did, what the heck? How could an act boss? And by the way, she wasn't even by a pillar. She was right there. In the middle. Do you see that? How annoying is that when you're level 70 and you're trying to get like some mid gear and she drops you literally either a blue battle axe or she drops you this and she says, alright, here you go, have a good day. It's way worse. Yeah, I think they messed something up accidentally. Like, I don't think they wanted this to happen. I think this accidentally happened. It's just that they won't admit it, right? They're going to be like, oh, you know, we did this for a reason and it's working the way it should be. And they might be like, oh, but if you guys want, we could, you know, move the needle a little bit to make it a little bit better for you guys. You know, but they won't admit that they did anything wrong. But I have a feeling that this is just literally a consequence of an unintentional fix, right? They wanted to change the obsession with terrorizing Dario, and somewhere they accidentally screwed up the code somehow. Again, because I'm not a coder, so I don't know. But that's not normal, dude. If I kill any unique, a unique is guaranteed to drop me one item. 2 items, really. Because there's like potions and, you know, you could get whatever. Super unique, 2 items every time. A regular unique, 1 item every time. Like, guaranteed, right? So if a super unique could drop 2, and by the way, there's like special super uniques like the Smith or Hephasto, they always drop 3. Like, so you're telling me that the Smith and Hephasto are going to drop more items than Andario? No. Don't do that. Come on, Blizzard. Be real. Be nice. Or not be real, but just be normal. Okay? Be nice. Admit that something went wrong. And even if you don't want to admit it, just fix it and just stay hush-hush about it, you know? Everyone will be perfectly happy. Look at the zeal charges. Have you ever seen zeal charges on a freaking ceremonial javelin? That is kind of interesting.
Greetings.
Zeal it up, boys. Yeah. Oh. Jeez Louise. I was thinking. Yeah, I don't think I have either. Not that it would be useful, but it is interesting. All the charges are kind of interesting. They should like change how those work. That might have possibly like open up some cool niche builds just for fun, you know, just like as a kind of like a meme build or whatever. Like multi-shot charges, they should like either they should do some stuff with it. There's so many cool things that they could do. Anyways, what should we do? So this is not sure. I was, you know what we should do as well? I was gonna try to get my full key set. By the way, what are you up to? Are you playing? Are you online? Or do you want to play? Or are you gonna be playing soon? Here, let's put our original gear back on. You're just hitting Andy? Oh. I think I'm gonna try to get, because I don't want to do this. I mean, I guess I could do it off stream, but you guys can actually see the challenge of finding a demon in a public game. But I do want to try. By the way, did you see this demon? Dude, this demon is so crazy sick. But here, hold on. Let's play a game, my friend. Can you spot what is the huge downside? Or, first of all, can you spot why he's theoretically like so GG that it should blow your mind, but then there's a little something that actually works in reverse, and makes him kind of a little bit pointless. I know. But hold on, can you spot the difference? Well, you know that game, Spot the Difference? It's not going to be Spot the Difference, obviously, because there's not two to compare. But can you tell me what's wrong with him? Meaning why he's kind of useless at the same time? He's technically really GG, but there was a reason that I got him. And then I realized later that that reason is completely like almost contradictory and pointless. And it's not helping me or him whatsoever. Can you spot it? Is the question. And by the way, his name is awesome as hell. Chaos Blister the Impaler. That's not the problem. So I'll tell you, because it might take you a little bit to put the two pieces together. So if you take a look, he's lightning enchanted and cursed. Normally, that is a fantastic combination, especially because they nerfed the cursed affix, right? It only happens 5% of the time. Well, guess what? If you're lightning enchanted and the monsters are hitting him, right? And his body is just like releasing all these charged bolts. You know that, right? Like just kind of like Rakanishu does. Each of those charged bolts also have a chance to proc cursed. So, essentially, lightning enchanted with cursed is amazing with the cursed nerf. Alright? Amazing. And then, stone skin is also amazing, right? Wrong. Not in this situation, because you know what the problem is? Since he's stone skin, which is technically an amazing affix, right? That makes him immune to physical. So guess what? All the monsters that attack him, none of them are proccing his charged bolts. Unless if they have elemental damage, like cold arrows from the archers or fire arrows from the archers. Those will trigger the lightning bolts to come out of his body. But any physical attacks that people or that monsters like do to him, that doesn't trigger the lightning bolts, man. It doesn't trigger, which doesn't help trigger my cursed. So I almost, like, if you think about it, I got too good of a demon where he works against himself to do the job that I want him to do. He's too good to proc cursed. Oh my goodness, dude. Isn't that hilarious? Because I wanted the... Like, when I saw Lightning Enchanted and Cursed and Stone Skin, I'm like, oh my god, dude, he's gonna be, like, no one's gonna have a better demon than me ever, right? And, dude, I just realized that the Stone Skin is destroying the whole Lightning Enchanted purpose behind it. Gosh darn it. I mean, he's still a freaking tank. Like, by the way, he literally takes 0 damage from physical attacks. So he could just be in the middle of cows. Here, I could show you. My mercenary will die. But that's fine. I'll show you, dude. He could be like in the middle of cows and he just won't die. So he is GG. But, you know, the downside is he's not proccing my cursed, which is the whole reason that I got him in the first place, right? Is to proc the cursed more often than the original 5% that they nerfed him down to, right? Here, hold on. But I don't mind testing this out either. Like, by the way, look at this. We killed a few enemies and we already have more loot than Andy gave us. Just FYI, that's the reality of the situation, right? Ethereal, no. Yeah, he hates the curse, but again, it's not his fault. Well, it is his fault, because he's stone skinned. Oh gosh, hold on, but let me show you, dude. It's actually pretty kind of crazy. He literally takes no damage from, and look, he also, see, Griswold also drops 3 items every time. So why don't they give that to Andy? Like, they should literally give her some kind of thing in her code where it says she always drops a minimum of blank. Like a minimum of 4 items, a minimum of 5. I don't know what they want to choose, but it really doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, so he's too good for his britches, pretty much, by the way, my demon. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But I am interested to actually kind of show you how this works. I haven't done this in a while. Like, I didn't just go out of my way to, like, prove to nobody, you know? But I'll show it off because I did that before in the past. What do we need? We need another book. Yeah, but my merc is going to die. But that's fine. I'll just pay money to get him back. And also, let's put some money away of ours. How about that? Right, Jables? Let's not be idiots. Okay, let's put that away. Ooh, I have almost too much in there. Let's take out... Hold on. Put this in there. Let's take out 200. Okay. Alright, so pretty much we do have to get him to... Wait, what proc does charge bolts then? Wait, what the heck? Wait a second. Maybe he is GG. Guys, by the way, I'm doing nothing. And somehow my mercenary is surviving? Okay, what is going on? By the way, how is he... Wait. I mean, the only thing I could think of... Whoa, look at that. They are proccing it. How are they hurting him? But look, they're actually not hurting him, but they are proccing the charge bolts. Okay, that's good news, though. That's good. That's good. Because, you know, like when I'm playing with a lot of people or whatever, or even alone, I just don't see... Like, I don't see the charge bolts going off. So I was assuming that I know why, right? This is interesting. Hold on. Can he... I want to see if he could die. Let's get our mercenary to die. Let's just get him surrounded. Yes. Let's get our mercenary to die. Yeah, there we go. Okay, mercenary dies. But I don't think he will ever die. Like, ever. Yeah, look at that. He's not getting stunned or anything. I don't think he can take damage. But he's proccing a lot. And I don't think he's proccing from actually hitting them. Or maybe it is. Yeah, but look at his life. He's literally unkillable. And I guess he has crushing blow. Dude, he is a beast, man. I mean, and by the way, Annie's immune to lightning, so souls won't take him out either. I wonder how he would do against, like, Diablo. Like, just by himself. Like, I guess there were so many Diablo clone spawns today. I should have tried that, but I didn't want to waste time, I guess. But, like, Uber Diablo would be a good example to see. Dude. Here, hold on. Let me show you again. Bro, Stone Skin immune to lightning. Oh yeah, and the aura, you know, you have either concentration for the damage or what's the other option? Hey, look at that, 1% magic find. Or the other option is fanaticism, actually, for like a pretty good damage. But concentration gives you double the damage that fanaticism would. However, fanaticism gives you attack rating, which again, so you know, you have to kind of pick and choose, and we are suffering a little bit because we decided to forego the angelic combo. We were rocking angelics earlier, but it's just like we don't get any damage, any utility out of angelic at all. So yeah, attack rating could be nice for us. Oh, he's taking damage. Who's damaging him? Oh, elemental damage, huh? Wait, did he just kill the Cow King? Ah, that's where these things came from. Rusted armor. Dang it. That could have been Horizon's. Wait, how is he taking damage though? He's immune to lightning as well. Ooh, he's cursed. Oh, he's cursed. That's right. So he's no longer immune to physical. Let's show that. Look, see? So if he gets cursed by a monster, wow, look at that. He's taking damage from cows now. See, because he got cursed. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, he could probably 1v on him. But you know what I was thinking? That it is possible that maybe Diablo's fire will actually, like, kind of melt him. Like, Diablo's fire is good. Like, it's strong. You know? But, like, for Mephisto, yeah, see? So, like, if he gets cursed by a monster, well, now we can't show it anymore because there's no cursed monster here. But did you see when I hovered over his name when he had amplified damage over his head? He didn't say immune to physical anymore. So, yeah, it works both ways. For your demon and for when you curse other demons, right? It's the same way. So his immunity also went away and then he started taking damage. But yeah, he would be good for Uber Mephisto because he's immune to lightning. So his lightning can protect me. Or sorry, his body can protect me from Mephisto's lightning and hopefully let me get a torch, you know, like on my own. Because I traded for mine. Yeah, it was gone. So the only problem that he would potentially have is either Bale with his ice bolts for Uber Bale, and then fire from Diablo, because Diablo's fire is actually pretty yeah, I mean, it's nothing to scoff at, you know. Oh wait. Yeah, but that's interesting, right? But it is also interesting. I really did not think that... See, did you see that, by the way? He procced the Amplify just from his charged bolts. Like, that cow just got amplified because the charged bolt triggered it. So that's kind of a way to go around this curse nerf. Now, the real way to go around it, and this is what I would like to hunt down for, because I have an amaze here. Actually, I could show you what I have on my other Warlock. Should we clear this? Maybe we should, since we already opened it.
I can't carry it.
You know? What is this? Yeah, let's clear it. See, Proc's Curse pretty okay. Let's see. Nothing there. But see, like, things have to be hitting him. The only thing I was thinking of now that, you know, we were doing this kind of little experiment and he does release the charge bolts, even if he's immune to physical. See? Because he's immune to physical now. He's not cursed or anything, and he is releasing the charge bolts. So what must have been happening, like, all throughout, up until right now that I noticed, is that maybe he has such a high defense that most mobs can't actually hit him. Like, they keep missing. Maybe that's what's happening. And so he never actually releases charged bolts. And like cows, they have high attack rating. Like, they will hit you even if you're decked out with like high defense. They will definitely hit you. But see, like, the curse works. Now, the better option is to find either there's like that, the Hell Witch, right? She has, damn, 17 Nagel. Ooh. But she has the Hell Witch, or like the, you know, the little, yeah, the little Hell Witch ladies, right? In Act 5, by Anya and all those guys, right? Succubi, all that stuff. They have a spell that they cast that's Amplify. So that's, oh, let's see how this guy does against him. Look at this. Cold, Cursed, Sullen Skin. Look at him. Did you see how much damage he did? Incredible, bro. What was I saying, though? I was saying something about... oh, yes. So you could get the Succubus or the Witch. And actually, you don't want the Succubus, like the one with the Succubus name. You don't want that one. Oh, and let's show this again. We could show it to the chat. Do you see? Immune to physical is missing from him now because he is amped. Yep. He's amped, so no immune to physical anymore. Also, let's get out of the way here. What? Did you get your Shaco? Yeah, 2 shots. Is that why the oh my god happened? But, what I was saying is, so the Hell Witch, she actually has a spell that casts amplified damage, like without, like, her actually attacking. She just, like, woof, like she just casts a spell. She has 2 spells that she gets to cast, and one of them is amplified damage, and then the other one is like a blood mana curse, right? But I think the real sleeper that nobody's really like talking about and getting, but people are aware of this, is the Venom Lord. So any creature, any demon that has an ability or a skill that has a tick to it is amazing for casting curse or for casting amplified damage. So the Inferno, the fire breath that the Venom Lord spews out, that ticks like every whatchamacallit, like game tick, you know what I'm saying? Like every frame or whatever, right? Like I don't know how many times it ticks per second, but there's 25 frames in a second according to the old Diablo 2, and I think they remastered it to like 60 frames now, but still, right? If it's ticking every frame, right? So when you're casting, you know, Inferno or what's the other one for the Druid? Like the wind one, like the cold one, right? If you're showing anything that's ticking damage, then every single one of those ticks can trigger Cursed. Every single one of those ticks has a 5% chance to trigger amplified damage from your demon. So the real deal, if you can get one, which I do have one on my other Warlock, I'll show you in just a sec. Let's just clear this sucker out. Oh, where are you cows? Where are you cows? Yup, do you know where I'm getting with this, my friend? Do you see? Are you connecting the dots? And by the way, I could even show it to you on the other Warlock. He procs it literally immediately all the time. Because, yeah, so you don't need any problem. Now, the Witch, right, which is like, I know that like Macro Bio Boy even made a video about the Hell Witch and how it's like the best demon to get, and people like literally just find a cursed affix, like you know how it's cold enchanted here for terrorized zones. They just find something that says cursed, and then they terrorize Act 5 and just find those Hell Witches, and then they always like, you know, just really quickly bind them, right? But the problem with the Witch is that she is not tanky whatsoever, number one. She will get one shot if she gets surrounded. And number two, she runs away. So she doesn't even tank for you. If you want a demon that runs away, then by all means, get the Witch. But she is not going to save your life. Oh, heck no, dude. She's going to let you run into danger, and she's going to fly the other freaking way and, you know, do her own thing. So you're going to die way before she dies, probably even, which is hilarious. So, like, having her for Ubers or, like, Diablo Clone or Colossal Ancients or anything, like, more difficult, dude, forget about it. Freaking get about it. But let me put this Enigma back here just for a sec. Wait, where do we put this? Okay, no Enigma for now. I'm gonna hop on the other guy, okay, and I'm gonna show you. But what's also crazier is this. So if you can get a Venom Lord that has cursed and multiple shot, which multiple shot technically up until now was a useless stat, correct? That's what everybody would always say, and you know that was true for me too. Last season it was completely useless. Why would you get multi-shot if you could get like lightning enchanted or something, right? Like as a random bonus. But multi-shot on a Venom Lord with cursed, oh my gosh. Immediate cursed, immediate amplified damage every time. Every time. This guy right here. Spectral, well, the spectral hit I would have given him anyway. And how do I know that? Because when you have 20 points, which by the way, you need 20 points for the, oh my gosh, what are they called? Super uniques. He would be just a regular unique, so I would need 15 points for him anyway. But yeah, maxing this out is just the way to go. So he automatically gains extra strong, extra fast, spectral hit, and aura, right? A random aura. Unless if he came with an aura already. But besides that, so the spectral hit is completely pointless. But the multi-shot and the cursed, you'll see how this works, dude. It's crazy. Because his Inferno gets split into 3. And he literally, yup, that's right. His multi-breath Venom Lord. That's correct. And every single tick on every single one of those little fire streams can proc cursed. He literally almost procs cursed immediately. Like, there's no delay. You'll see. And people have just been sleeping on him, I feel. I don't know. But I guess I'm not a popular streamer, so like nobody watches my stuff. So, you know, if like the popular streamers are not saying it, then nobody's doing anything about it. And they're like, you know, I'm just going to do what the popular streamer said to do it. I'm not going to think outside the box. I'm going to do what I am told, right? So that's probably what happens most of the time. But let me show you. And also, what is our faster cast rate now? Oh wow, we actually reached the 75. Oh yeah, just from this we'll get the 70. Oh no, we need one source, which is here. Okay, good. Oh, and I did not bring that. Okay. Teleport, please. Thank you. And I should have brought my CTA, which I didn't. Okay, let's see. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, we're not going to really use anything. Oh, and I don't even have a torch. Great. How's this Annie? 11, 16, 9. Do we not have a slightly better one? Where's this one? 11, 16, 9. Oh, yeah. $13, 17. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, let me show you, by the way. And can we see our drops? Yes. Okay, we have no torch, but that's fine. We should be completely fine. I just want to show you, now that I have Enigma, because it's going to be way easier to show with Enigma than with Blade Warp. But this guy just curses immediately. Now, his Fire Breath literally does no damage. That's the only downside. Like, the only damage he actually does is if he swings his sword, which is like only half the time. Because half the time he's Fire Breathing, which we want him to do, don't get me wrong, right? Because that's the whole purpose, is for him to proc the Cursed. But then, yeah, that doesn't actually do any damage to any of the monsters, only when he swings his sword. But let me go out into an open area. We might have to kill our Merc as well, but our Merc doesn't do any Cursed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but watch. Hold on. See? The moment he does his Fire Breath, cursed automatically. Look. Cursed. Come on, do your Fire Breath, buddy. Cursed. Do your Fire Breath. Fire Breath. Oh, he missed. Don't miss with your Fire Breath, you dummy. Do your Fire Breath. Come on, for the video. Show everybody what you got, buddy. Go. Fire Breath. Oh, he missed again. No way. Oh, come on, Fire Breath, buddy. Do it. But not on one enemy. Do it to a group. By the way, yeah, the more monsters there are, the more chances that the Cursed actually procs. Like, if I stand next to one enemy, I don't know if it's going to proc as often, right? But in general, it procs enough. Hey, Battle Dart. It procs enough due to it being just a tick spell. Like, no matter what, it procs enough. You know what I mean? Because it's based on a tick thing. Oh my gosh, Miasma Chain is so good with Enigma. So much better than without Enigma. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, the more monsters you can get in the pack, like look at this. Procced already. Look at that. Boom. Like it's literally instant. It's instant. So when people were, for example, panicking, right? People were panicking that they weren't going to get their cursed demon to proc cursed. And they were like, oh my gosh, at least there's still Holy Freeze Aura, right? That will hopefully proc it more often because of the tick damage that it happens. They were still panicking, you know, because in all, it was noticeably less often that people would get procced. Or proc it, right? But dude, this demon is sick. Incredible. Death bit. No need for those. But yeah, this guy solves all of your issues. Now, the hard thing is to actually find one that's multi-shot and cursed, and that's in a player's 8 game. So the truth is, the truth is if you make your own game, like if I just made my own game, and even if I terrorized it, right? Let's say I popped one of the shards. By the way, there's only 2 places that you can get these guys. Either in Act 4, which actually all the regions I believe could have them besides City of the Damned. So like the Outer Steppes, the Plains of Despair, or maybe Plains of Despair can't have them and City of the Damned can. I don't know, but I know that one of the zones probably cannot have them if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, they can spawn in almost everywhere in Act 4. In the Chaos Sanctuary, they are guaranteed. And then Act 5 has a few places like the Abaddon, they could spawn there. The Pit of Acheron or something like that, they could spawn there, I believe. There's a few zones in Act 5, right? So the trick, though, is to find one not only that's multi-shot and cursed, but also in a P8 game. Because in all honesty, if you find one that's players 1 or players 2 or players 3, yeah, he's not going to survive. Because his player 3 or players 1 life pool is just too low. So that's the hard part about this whole situation. Like I almost was willing to respec this guy into the Echoing Strike, right? Like into the other build with Echoing Strike. Which this was my first Warlock, right? Sir Jabel's Gaming. That's the official YouTube channel name, right? But I ended up making another Warlock specifically for Echoing Strike because I don't want to respec, man. I can't lose this guy. This guy's so good. And I got him on a P8, on a Players 8 Chaos. Sorry, the game wasn't doing Chaos runs at all. I think they were getting rushed or something like that. It was like a Hell Rush game, and I just saw there was like 7 people in there. I'm like, join. And they were getting rushed in like Act 2 or Act 3 or whatever. And I was just like walking through Chaos Sanctuary trying to see if I could find a good one. And I found one, and I bound him before they even got to Diablo, and then I left. So I didn't like, ruin their rush or anything like that. And ever since then, I have not died. Now, if I do die, I do plan on at least respecking, because look at this. I have 156 strength. I have all of my things before I got any of my other stuff, So I definitely need to respec eventually. But until I die, that saying, like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. If that's what it is, right? So, yeah, dude, make sure you get a D-Mine on Players 8. I mean, is Player 7 going to make or break it? Probably not. Like, you're probably fine if you get, like, a Player 7, maybe even, like, a Player 6 Demon, because it's not like how drops are. You know how drops are every odd number, like Players 3, Players 5, Players 7. For monster life and monster damage, every player actually affects it by 50% each time. So, like, let's say on Players 1, he has 100 life. On Players 2, he will have 150. On Players 3, he will have 200, 250, 300, 400, 350, 400. So all the way up to, what is that? 8 players times 50, all the way to like 400% more life. Yeah. 50% more life per person. Yeah, so with 2 people, or sorry, with 2 extra people, so like players 3, their life is doubled. And then with players 5, their life is tripled. Players 7, their life is quadrupled. Or wait, no. What am I saying? Yeah, that is correct. Because in player 7, yeah, and then you're the 8th, and then in players 8, where you're the 8th player, their life is quadrupled plus like times 4.5, like times 4.5. It's pretty huge. That's big. Yeah. And so and you'll see, you don't have to like take my word for it, but if you ever bind a demon, even if it's a terrorized zone, like very high terror zone, like let's say your friend terrorized it for you and there's only 2 of you in the game, right? And the terror zone is level 96, and you bind even if it's a unique, like even if it's a super unique, like a Hafasto or something, yeah, he will die. Like if he gets surrounded, he will die. Like if in that cow game, if he wasn't, or sorry, that guy probably could be okay, still kind of sorta, right? If he did not have immune to physical, but you saw like his life was eventually chipping away when he was cursed. And that was obviously when he was completely surrounded. But you have still time to react and to save him and go back to town and heal. But if you get whoa, okay, we know what we're doing now. Gosh darn it. Okay, but this is a good one. Because we can possibly get the 4th wave to be cursed. Huh? And multi-shot. That's a possibility, boys. Let's do it. Let's switch back over to to the other thing. Right? Do we have anything else to move over? Nothing. Nope. Terrorize Bale. Oh wait, why is that shadow there? It's like a little glitch. We should maybe even do a public game. Oh, that's right. We need to do a public game because we need players 8. And I have to hope that he doesn't die before I notice what his affixes are and that he doesn't die like too early. And it's very hard to convince people to not kill waves when they're trying to get, experience. Very true. But I almost wouldn't mind if I find a bail game. Wait. If I find a bail game, I might even just go to Chaos Sanctuary and just teleport through to see if I could find... Oh, no! 5 people were there. Dang it. How long is this game? That's too long. Free here's I tell a bit. Gosh darn it. Is this good? Ay, gosh darn it. No. Bell Walk, that's an old game. That's an old game. Oh, that's a... No! Gosh darn it. That's the old one. Act 2 Hell, that's been there forever. Okay, let's search, filter this. Let me see. Oh, nice. What is this game called? We have to remember. 96 TZ Bells -002. Okay. Oh, we need to put on our stuff. There we go. But we need it to be players 8, por favore. 96 TZ bales -002. I guess for now, until it fills up, we'll go over there. We'll see. But that is nice. Hold on. Okay, we'll see. By the way, we could get lucky if the 4th wave is like that and they don't kill him fast enough. Maybe we can, like, snag him real quick, you know? But he would have to be multi-shot and cursed. And the 3rd affix, I really don't care about that one. Oh, let me get that. I really don't care about those things. Yeah, try the next one. I might have to even leave early because... Okay, this is going to be the moment here to see. Hey, lower res, level 3. That's not stupid to actually have. What is in here? Oh no, they're probably going to get him right away. Multi-shot, I just saw multi-shot, but did you see that? How quickly they got him? 96 TZ Bals -002. TZ Bals -002. Okay. 96 TZ Bals 02. Correct? Oh, they need a password? What the heck? Come on now. Alright, what's over here then? What's going on? Ooh. Dang. Let's see if they'd be nice enough. That'll be nice. TZ96 Bale -03. Mana Burn and Curse, so that wasn't good enough. And again, see, they didn't even pay attention. They didn't even mind. They didn't even. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there. TZ96 Bale -03. TZ96 Bale -03. Yes! We got in! Beautiful. Can you get in here? TZ96 Bale -03. Let's see. It's actually not filling up as quickly as I expected it would. So, yeah, if you could get in here, that would be cool. Also, that's important. Yeah, we should not forget.
Can I help you?
In all honesty, they're not gonna let me bind him, you know? Like, I'm not gonna have enough time to bind him, like, in the real time. So I might as well at least check the Chaos Sanctuary. And literally, it's not even hard. All you have, like, once you have Enigma, all you have to do is teleport through, right? And check real quick. And I don't care if he's terrorized or not. I really don't care. Okay, nobody here. Okay. Nope. See, that's what I mean. But every game that's there, we could potentially get one. You know? Because I don't think I'll ever be faster. Oh, and they just killed him, actually. Hey, 486. Not too shabby. Okay, TZ, let's see, 4. You're in 2? Yeah, I think. But are you in this one? Sorry, I did not pay attention to what you were saying. And if you are, what's your person's name? Oh, nice. Burr, burr, burr. Okay. Oh, hey, yo, 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 yo. Fire. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh, we're amped. That's why. I see. Oh, I see cursed. Spectral hit. Fire enchanted. I'm surprised I could freaking do this in Players 8. That's crazy, actually. That's the real thing. Burr, burr, burr. Okay. Cursed. Wait. What is he? Cursed and something else. Teleportation, spectral hit. Stupid. Gosh darn it. Especially the teleportation, that's even stupider than
Hail to you, champion.
than having no affix. Freaking teleports away from danger and gets you killed probably. Horrible. Getting good levels in here or what? Okay, 05. Yeah. Dude, you're almost 80. Nice, nice. You'll probably get 80 in like literally in these runs, I would say at least. I think so. I need Venom Lord packs. No Venom Lord packs, I see. No Venom Lord packs, literally. None. Nope. Ooh. Interesante, you know? Interesante. Fortunately, it's the exceptional version, you know? It's not the elite. It's not a Thunder Maul. If it was a Thunder Maul, I'm pretty sure people would be going nuts over that thing. Oh, dude, you're gonna fly through these with these levels, man. TZ Bale, you actually might be a little bit too low of a level to get full bonus experience. You'll notice that sometimes, like, depending on the gap between you and the monsters, you will get different experience. So they might be even too high of a level to give you good XP. You would probably prefer regular Bale runs instead of terrorized, in all honesty. Very possible, by the way. Okay, I wonder... Yeah, halfway already, man. I wonder if he's anything good. Aw, he had multi-shot, but not cursed. See, evaporated immediately. Ooh, a little bit of lag. Perfect. By the way, I sent you a request, because might as well be friends on, like, I don't mind, I'm not, like, too popular, or I'm not popular at all, you know, I'm not a well-known streamer, so I don't mind having actual viewers as friends on Battle.net. And, you know, if you're ever playing and you just want to do something, you could always just message me instead of, like, waiting to... Okay, what does this guy have? Cursed. What aura will he get? Hold on, hold on, hold on. There might be something to this, though. What is he again? Hey, yo, 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 yo. Magic resistant. Let's try him. Ooh, I got him. Okay, I'm still gonna go through. Multi-shot cold enchanted. Dang it. That's close. Oh, these are just regular champions. Anybody else? Dude, he's doing it already. I would love it more if it was also multi-shot, but let's see. Whoa. Dang it. Dude, I'm taking so many risks. I could die just by freaking teleporting here. Gosh darn it. Woohoo! 80, boy. 80, 80, 80.
How may I be of help?
Okay, 7. Alright, what do you have? And he has fanaticism now. Vile White. Kind of... Maybe don't mind it? We'll see. I'm lucky that... Because I forgot what conviction turns into. I'm lucky that it actually turned into something nice. Into fanaticism, I mean. Because I forgot. In all honesty, I forgot. Really? No Venom Lords at all? Or no Venom Lord packs? Come on, boy. Holy smokes. Okay, let's clear this out, I guess. Oh, bad aura, though. I don't even want him, even if he is... Yeah, let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of that. Don't want Blessed Aim. Oh. There's still a chance that they will see. Oh, she's gonna get freaking annihilated. Yep, couldn't even tell. I'm actually 2 bars away from 89. I wonder if I could get 89. Okay. 8. Oops. You boy. Okay. Oh, wait, there's Venom Lords here as well. Oh, and another one here. Magic resistant. Okay. What is this? What is he? Fire enchanted, cursed, or enchanted. Okay. Wow, so many demons. Whoa. Cursed, mana burn. Dang it. Ooh. Can we get it? Can we get one? No champions here. Okay, what are you, buddy? Oh, what are you? What are you? What are you? Fire enchanted. What is he? I saw multi-shot somewhere. Dang it. So close. Glorious axe. Multi-shot. Nope. Do 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 do. Yeah, there we go. I was like, did they forget? Did they forget? You never know. Maybe we'll get lucky with some nice pit lords, baby. No. No. Wait, what is he? Cursed and teleport? Really? Holy smokes, what is this guy? Hold on. There's a green guy, cold enchant and spectral hit. And there's a red guy somewhere here. Okay. That's crazy. Wait, what is he? Dang it. Multi-shot, but not cursed. Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, they noticed. Yeah. Okay, no Venom Lords. Oh, there are Venom Lords here. What? Really? You don't say. Okay. Champions. Boo. Boo-hoo. In all honesty, maybe it's better to just keep the one that I just found, because there is a chance. Whoa. Come on, can I see him, please? Okay, I can't figure him out. There's a chance that he'll get like a bad aura as well, you know? So, in all honesty, I think I'm happy. Let's just do the actual bail runs here. Is that the last wave there? Oh, goblin toes. Probably wouldn't mind some of those. I don't think I have a pair. In all honesty, I'm kind of happy with him. Immune to fire and lightning. Yeah. Oh, you got him? Nice, 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 nice. Dang, they are so fast. You know what? I'm just gonna go and get this level. I wouldn't mind. Or you know what? I do mind. I do mind. I want to see if I could get another one. I'm crazy, bro. Pit Lords as well. I won't have time to terrorize it. It's okay. Champions. Regular. Okay, there's Urdars there. That's just a regular, right? Okay, what is he doing? Is he just oh. He's bugged, isn't he? He's bugged because there's others like him here. Dude, that's hilarious. But I do know that that's something that happens. Why is he bugged like that, dude? Is he gonna go back to normal now? No way! You guys see this? Doo -doo -doo -doo. Kill Bell and GG. That's right. Nice. Ah, didn't get a single thing. Wow, 2 statues though. Nice one. Nice one. Alright, let's get out of this game. These people are gonna think that there's more. Wait, why are there still people? What is going on? Nice. Hey, you got it. Yeah, there were 2 of them that dropped, right? Very nice. And actually, all in all, again, we could do those anytime to try to find. You know what? How about this? I think this is going to be a good stopping point. It's almost been 3 hours. I got to take a break, eat something. But I guess don't knock it till you try it, right? Don't knock it till you try it. So even though this guy isn't multi-shot, and he's not terrorized, I understand, or whatever, but he came with the right aura, and he's magic resistant, which turned him immune to lightning, and it definitely gave him some extra cold res, because it, like, you know, goes through all the resistances in order. And so it definitely made him immune to lightning, because he naturally comes with immune to fire. So the magic resistant gave him that, and I'm sure it added some cold res in there as well. So he's going to be okay tank-wise. Maybe he's not the highest level, because again, this is an 85 area, so he's a special monster. So he's only going to be 87. Again, not the highest level or anything like that. But, you know, again, don't knock it till you try it. So he didn't come with multi-shot, right? Oh well. But I think we're going to try him out. Let's see how he does. And if he's just really, like, not good. What the heck is this? Look at this. 294 ED. What the heck? That's huge. We'll just play around. We'll see how he feels later tonight. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. And if I'm still not satisfied, or like not satisfied, because he's perfectly fine probably. You know, if... Ooh, and look at his weapon. Our other guy's weapon was different. Whoa, what the heck? This weapon is cool. The other guy's weapon was kind of like a rectangular-ish sword, kind of like a cleaver. Whoa, this is a dagger. What the heck? I didn't know they come with different weapons. Maybe I did know, I just never zoomed in to double check. By the way, I am curious though. How much is our damage? Hold on. With fanaticism versus concentration. Let me just see something real quick. And our mercenary doesn't have any damage auras, correct? Correct. So this should not matter. Yeah, our damage went down. Yeah. So that is correct. Here, let me show you guys. So this is original. And with concentration, we had over 5k on the top end with concentration. So it's 3,500. So over 5k means that it rose like 1,500, 1,600-ish, or minimum that much. And see, this one only rose 100. So yeah, the damage is lower. But it increases. Ooh, but our attack rating increased. Do you remember our last attack rating? It was at 10k-ish. Now we're at 13k. Okay, see, but again, there's like pluses and minuses to both. And technically, fanaticism, since we also use a mercenary, like some people don't care about the mercenary, but I do. I like to have him around. He's going to benefit from the attack speed as well. And if we ever need to, like, let's say use mirrored blades, like to do actual attacks, then fanaticism will also help. But yeah, so our attack rating was a little over 10k earlier with concentration, and now it's almost 13k. So it's not bad, but that gets diluted with the bonus to attack rating from our insight already. Like, that's already helping out a lot. So it's not that much of a bonus to attack rating as people normally think, but it is there. You know, I'm trying to think, do we get bonus from attack rating anywhere else? No. Oh, but see, that also gets convoluted with this bonus to attack rating, which is 120. There's also this freaking bonus. Where is it? From the purge itself. Jeez Louise. So there's so much attack rating. The hard part is actually getting the attack rating by itself, like on charms and stuff. That's the hard part. That's the only reason that we're not even wearing angelics, by the way, is due to these. Without these, we'd be done. Here, let me show you. By the way, are you still here? Do you want to take a look at what happens to our attack rating? By the way, what is this? 13 life. Right. We're good, right? Okay, so by the way, that's our consume that ran out, so don't worry, we're a little bit lower than before. But take a look at what happens. Wait, where's our... There we go. Can we see our things? Yes. Take a look at what happens to our attack rating if we start dropping Grand Charms with attack rating. So 121 attack rating. By the way, so this put together is about 250 attack rating, right? Flat. Look at that. 120 attack rating in reality with all the bonuses equates to about 1,000. So that's 1,000. That's another 1,000. This will be close to 1,000. This will be even more. Like, look at this. We would have an 83% chance of hitting without these charms and with just a Raven Frost. 83% chance. And now we're at 88% chance. So, yeah, there is a difference. But cool beans, boys. Oh, you're in the game. Jeez Louise, I didn't even realize. Hey. Nice. Yeah, the difference is pretty big. And so yeah, I think this demon is gonna be okay for now, and we'll see how he feels. You know, I think it's again like one of those things where you don't want to knock it till you try it. Even though he didn't come with multi-shot, it's still a tick by tick skill that he uses, right? Burr burr burr. Dude, you gained 4 levels there. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Oh, do you need these? Take 'em. 'Cause I don't know when. Yeah, for you, man. I don't know when I'd use those. Yeah, sure. Sure. You ever want to make an Amazon? Take that. You gonna love a selecting character or what? Ooh, oh, those are nice, man. Those are nice. And even if you, for some reason, decided, are you gonna do a barb? Okay, okay. What kind of a barb? And I was gonna say, by the way, about the gloves, like, even for a physical character, those aren't bad because they have life or mana leech as well. Those are GG. What kind of a barb are you gonna want for him to become? Because if you have, like, I might have some stuff for you depending on what kind of a barb. I even have a, like, are you gonna just be a horker, or do you want to kind of be able to hold your own and, you know, do some like solo games and stuff like that? The grandfather. So you're gonna be a, yes, nice. You're gonna be a physical, like a whirlwind or something. Do it. That's the way that barbarians should be, you know. This is awesome. There, let's put that away. You know, that's the way it should be. Yeah, old school. Because I was gonna say, here, hold on, let me make, I'm gonna make another game in normal, and if I have anything interesting for you, you can grab it, okay? There should be, where is this? So he should have, let's make it Jables with 2 S's. There might be something for you here. Okay, so by the way, if you are looking on the screen, you might be better off like looking at what I'm hovering over. Oh, but if you want to come join, then yeah, come join. The password is 121. If you want to be a war cry, though, this is pretty GG. Again, these you would have to like kind of hope you get something good out of them. These are just pretty much bases. Ooh, I have Doombringer as well. I have IK set if you need. Not the full set. I only have these 3 options here. But I could hand you, if you're, at least in the beginning, you might, I mean, this is a pretty good one. Here, let's see. Do you need any of these? That's fine. Okay, set is actually pretty dope, you know? Yeah, you got the grandfather and I got the Doombringer. Look at that. And then this, so I don't know if you like this playstyle, but you know what this playstyle is, right? The war cry. It's literally just like, you know, doing damage with the little freaking shout thing that he does, which is not typical barbarian stuff, but I mean, yeah, the Doombringer is a little bit lackluster. I don't know. Doesn't have the, like, there's no attack speed. I don't know, it is missing something. It's missing something. Yeah. So this is actually a great helmet if you were to make, if that's what kind of a barb you're like gonna be, because eventually people do it. Wait, what do you mean you do what? Oh yeah, like this is the thing that stuns. No, this is the stunning, it's not battle orders, it's the stun one. Do you want this? It's the one that like stuns the mobs around you very quickly, and it has like that small radius. A lot of people use that. Sorry, they use that skill when they like go pit hunting or like berserking. Like they scare all the monsters away, right? They scare all the monsters away, and they either berserk them or they war cry them to death. That's a nice base. So you would make, what is that word? You would make a delirium in it, or the new one that's called Coven. Yeah. That helmet, by the way, might be worth kind of a little bit. I'm not sure because I don't have too much time to constantly be looking on Tradery and trading things. But a 3 to Warcry with 3 open sockets, yeah, like I said, might be worth something even. So, even if you end up, like, let's say not going the Warcry route, I wouldn't just toss it on the ground. Because, by the way, I don't usually keep, like, completely random things. I mean, this was in the beginning of the season, so I did keep, like, a few just random things. But, like, these are all decent if I got lucky and, like, socketed them correctly. You know what I mean? So, that helm is pretty good. So, don't just toss it to Charcy or something. Yeah, no problem, man. And then, yeah, I'm just thinking anything else, like, for the Sork. Do you have yourself like a gold wrap, or do you want one? Do you have a faster? I just don't know what you got, but you seem to be doing fine. You got yourself the spirit combination. You got yourself the peasant crown, I see, right? Not the Shaco, but you got this bad boy. That's good. Trying to think. Do you have like decent stuff for your mercenary? Again, I don't have that many things to like give away that much because I am probably still gonna like level up a few more characters, at least like 1 or 2 more. So like they do each deserve one of these things somewhere, and then I have to flip flop if I need to. But in general, yeah, String of Years, nice one. Yeah, that's from yesterday. Lure, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Tear Haunch, that's all good. Pretty decent ring there, nice. Another great ring, would you look at that. I might actually hit you up for that ring, man. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that Blood Boil ring, by the way, very nice. I might actually be trying to find something like that because I'm going to want to find a FCR with Life Leech ring as well. Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. But again, I don't know if I need one now. So no, you keep it. That's a great faster cast rate now. And I might get one like eventually, Keep it because you need some faster cast rate, and you're a cold sork, so if you ever get like the cold center, you're going to need that cold resistance, man. No, keep it, man. I'm serious. Because I have regular faster cast rate rings with cold. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Be right back. I'll be right back. Let me see something. If you don't mind trading, I'll give you one that's almost identical. Let me see, but it will not have the... Hold on. Let me see what this one has. I know I have an FCR with cold, and it's pretty GG as well. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I know I have it. Dang it, but this one also has attack rating. Gosh, and I remember I wanted that one too. I'm not ready to make that choice, my friend. But do you see? I need one... Because again, like, I have low attack rating on that other character. I need one with some Life Leech and Mana Leech. Like one of each. And you have one of them, obviously. But, yeah, by the way, check this one out. Sorry. Yeah. If I end up not being able to find one with Life Leech, I will gladly switch or trade this one for with you if you don't mind. You know what I mean? So you will still have the cold res, and what else does it come with? Yeah, that's nice too. By the way, that it has Sigil Lethargy on it. which could save your life. I know it's kind of like a weird thing to like use charges on a thing, but that's a nice one as well. Yeah, but if I for some reason end up not being able to find one with life leech and a faster cast rate, then I'll hit you up and we could either swap those or you could swap for something else that you would want. You know what I mean? Whatever. But yeah, that's kind of the thing there. What else? What else? Anything else that come to mind, my friend? Yes, yes. By the way, let's see what else you linked here for. Yeah, dude, you're doing great, by the way. Yeah, out of all of these things, man, that's literally how my mercenary was until I upgraded just slightly. And I only slightly upgraded him. Cure, insight, just like you have. Treachery, so once you get yourself a lem, you know. Yeah, just want the Shaco. No problem, man. Anytime, anytime. You're not out leveling me yet. Yeah, for sure. And you're probably, yeah, and now that you're going to get closer to 96, you're going to even get more experience. Like, it's weird, but you're going to get more and more faster experience the closer you get to those levels. And then it'll finally slow down again when you're too close to those levels, you know? Yeah, dude, same here. Same here. That's why it's nice to meet people that like are just chill, that have played for a while. They know somewhat of what's going on. They're not, you know, completely like oblivious to what's what's going on. And yeah, you know, get yourself this. Do you have a Viper? Not yet, probably, I'm guessing. Do. Ormus. Look at that. Yeah, exactly. So, but look at that. We're matching. Oh, by the way, hold on. Did I ever show you? I think I showed you. Remember? I showed you the fake one. Dude, that's a good one too. I'm the one that showed you the one that like yeah, looks identical. Yeah. That's a good one, dude. You should keep the one that you just dropped just for shits and giggles. It's fun, man. It's funny to show somebody, you know. Yeah, I put it on a mule just for safekeeping, that one. But that's a nicer one because I feel like your tint better matches the skin one. That's awesome. Ugh. But anyways, are you gonna get off as well or what? Yeah, is this from yesterday? You know, I wouldn't mind this one, and I'll give you a worse version. Let me be right back. Hold on. But you never know. You never know, my friend, because people are looking for the new set pieces, dude. So, I don't know, you could probably get somebody to give you like an for it. Like for real. I'm not even joking. Like Mal. Yeah. Here, take this one. And the only difference is that yours had a little bit more strength. You see? Yours has 15 strength and mine has 11. I wouldn't mind that extra strength. I know it's kind of like nothing, but still it adds up because that's like a melee set. So every point in strength actually increases your damage just by a little bit, but it does. But yeah, dude, you could probably for like that helmet, because by the way, that helm is not common, I would say, because a demon head, right? What is it? It's a demon head, no? Yeah, dude, a demon head is Andes. is like Andario's Visage. That's a rare like type of item to find. So people are not dropping those left and right. People, you could easily go on Tradery and probably trade it for like an or a Mal rune or something. Or at least a pole. Or at least a Lem. Dude, get yourself a Lem. Well, I could just give you the Lem if you want. Do you have a 3 open socket armor? You should make yourself a Treachery. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. You know what it is, though. Hold on. Where is my Treachery? Oh, I don't even have one. Hold on. I have to make a Treachery as well. Well, hold on. I'll make it if I need to, because I have one already. But you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Nice. Yeah. Nice one. Put a Treachery. Do you have a Lem or no? If you don't have a Lem, then I'll just give it to you right now, and I don't know, in the future, if something you could, you know, but eventually I won't need these Lems. I'm thinking that I might do something with them, you know. There's like Lawbringer that requires a Lem, so I might want to do that. You do have a Lem? Dude, I don't even have a Shale. Make Shale Thal Lem. I think that's what it is. Shale Thal Lem? Shale Lem Thal? No, Shale Thal Lem. I'm pretty sure. Let's not be an idiot, though, and double check, por favore. Shale Thal Lem. Yeah. Dude, that's an amazing armor for your mercenary. And I know he's going to lose the life leech, but you should have one just in case for anything difficult. And you should use it for yourself as well. That's the only bad thing about, like, if you were going to do it in a Dusk Shroud, just make sure you have 77 strength. Which, in my opinion, every character should have at least 77 strength. But, yes, make yourself a freaking Treachery. And you could pre-buff for whatever you need, you know. 426. Nice, and that's good for a smoke. Do you have a Nephilim? Nice. And that other 2-socket one. Very nice, very nice. And the 2-socket one, make yourself a Nephilim. For a smoke. Where is that? Right here. This is 50 all res. It's huge for your mercenary if you're gonna do like Diablo clone or something, like, you know, because you don't want him to die. You know, or you know what I was doing? I was actually wearing smoke on my sorceress. Oh, I'm not on my sorc, but I was wearing smoke on my sorceress for the longest time because I was able to get, yeah, dude, definitely. I was able to get the 105 faster cast rate without the Viper Magi and without stealth. Like, what do you have? You have, let's pretend that you have close to 35 and close to 35. Right? That's 65. Let's make sure that they're not perfect, right? So you won't have 70, that's 65. And all you need is one more pair here, 85. Skin of the Flayed one. 85, and then you need 3 more pieces. So all you need is jewelry and gloves, or jewelry and a helm with 2 spirits that are close to 35. And you could wear your smoke. Like, literally, you don't have to have FCR on your body. And that was working wonders for me, because I rather lose like stupid stats from rings and just put flat, like, just put flat, you know, FCR rings. Like, I would just wear this. FCR, FCR, and then FCR. Like regular rings. And that was better for me to have 50 all-res here and crappy jewelry than to have nice jewelry and a crappy stealth. Like, you know, screw that. So as long as you could hit the 105 breakpoint, which, dude, I would hook you up with some faster cast rate gloves, but guess what? This is my one and only pair this season. I have not found Mage Fists. I have not found Trangs. I had to trade for these. I can't find any faster cast rate gloves. So if I had another pair, I'd toss them your way because, you know, duh, you're a sorceress. But once you get yourself a gloves or a helm, you could do either or. Because you could get yourself one of these, right? This is a nice helm, to be honest. I know you don't benefit from the fire and magic, but you get 1 to all skills and mana after each kill, which isn't too shabby. You know, or you can make Coven, but that's a little bit expensive because you need an Ist rune, which I don't even have an Ist rune here. But that gives you faster cast rate. So you either have to do gloves or helmet. And then the jewelry pieces are super easy to get. Just 10 faster cast rate, 10 here, 10 here. You could potentially craft yourself a belt. Here, hold on. Let me show you. Maybe I could just toss you this belt. We'll see. Yeah. And craft something like that. Oh, you have Ist? Again, it's up to you. Don't make a decision super quickly, because if you Google Coven, it has kind of a bunch of different roles, and it's going to be up to you. Do you like if you don't need the Ist for anything, and you really badly want a faster cast rate helm, then I would actually make it. I would say screw it, because for you, Coven is going to be way better than Hellwarden's Will, and those are the only 2 faster cast rate helms in the game besides rare coronets. Oh, and griffins, obviously, but griffins is for lightning, right? So I would, if you do plan on, you know, going that route, I would make it. It's a great helm. It has magic find on it too, bro. Yeah. And it has fire res, which everybody is missing from what? From their spirit. Spirit has no fire res, which you'll make up fire res from there. It's a nice one. You just have to find yeah, hold it for now, man. You can make your decision a little later. And the reason I say that is because Ists are kind of like a currency of their own. I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you go on any trading website, I only go on Tradery pretty much, but if you go anywhere, people are constantly using Ists as a currency. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, yeah, they sell perfect amethysts for Ists. They sell Rals for Ists. People sell just whatever for Ists. Ists is like a currency in it of itself. Yeah, it's like a standard. Exactly. So, you know, just making things willy-nilly out of Ists probably isn't the greatest idea either, because they're kind of useful when you want something. You know, like, oh, gosh darn it, I wish I had this. Well, chances are you could find one for an Ist. You know what I mean? Unless if it's, like, it can't be, like, super godly, but as long as it's an average roll, people will be happy with an Ist for it. You see what I mean? So, yeah, don't just go around making covens and using your Ist runes, but in all honesty, I would go with the Coven over a Hellwarden any day of the week, you know? And a Hellwarden is like a little bit less expensive. So a Hellwarden is about a mal, like a bad one. Like, and for you, it wouldn't matter what the roll is, right? It doesn't matter what the roll is. So, yeah, you could have like -5, -5. So you could probably get a Hellwarden's for like a Lem rune or a Pol rune or an rune, right? If it's like horrible, and to you it wouldn't matter. So that's way better than actually using your Ist, right? You know, that's how I look at it, at least. Yeah. I actually have not made a Coven because I chose to go with Hellwardens, but I was debating on that because I was like, is the -7 magic res that much more important than my magic find and my fire res? Like, you know, like you mix and match, right? But yeah, that's a good one. And that will solve your issues. And then literally just put any faster cast rate rings. And if you ever need to make up like little bits of faster cast rate, dude, make sure you craft yourself a shark skin belt. You know? And look, like it could roll faster hit recovery. You could roll a lot of good stuff. up until you get Arachnid Mesh, right? Unless if you have this, well then you're all set. You don't even need the full setup here. You know? Whew. Alright, my friend. I'm happy you accepted the friend request. So now, like I said, I pretty much make my games allowing friends to join. You know that little option that you get to check, like with the little check mark? I pretty much always have that checked in. So if you ever want to just join in, I highly doubt I'm gonna get mad unless if I'm like doing a purpose, like, oh, let's say I'm doing Ubers, you know. So probably message me before joining in, just if I am in in the middle of like killing colossal ancients or something. I don't want to die because you made them harder. But yeah, I don't mind whenever. If you ever want to just join me up, do so. You know, we could play together. And yeah, it's way better than forcefully going on the stream and like being here, you know? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Coolio, man. Yeah, after this break, I'll definitely do something later on tonight, so I'll be on again. For sure. And then tomorrow is Sunday, so Sunday fun day. Alright? Ooh. Nice. Alright. So I'm going to say goodbye to you and to YouTube at the same time. Would you look at that? Coming back full circle, Mr. Bad Habit. I hope you don't have a gazillion of them, of bad habits, but I will see you around, brother. And YouTube, I will see you later as well. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. Say hello and goodbye to Mr. Burr. He's been a great little addition to the community, you know, yesterday and today and everywhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace out, YouTube. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And until next time, Jables out. Peace out, Mr. Burr, Mr. Bad Habit. Take it easy. Peace, peace. It was good playing with you, by the way. Everything's always nice like that, you know?